So, real quick, I just want to talk about what empathy is because it seems like a lot of people out here like to treat empathy as some sort of superpower where, like, if there's someone near you feeling something, you can, like, like if they're crying, you can't help but cry. That's not what empathy is. Okay, maybe to an extent, that is not what empathy is. I heard someone recently talking about, oh, like, yeah, empathy is when you don't have a choice but to feel what another person is feeling, like you feel it fully. Like, you obviously don't know what empathy is. This isn't fucking Marvel, dude. You're not fucking Mantis, okay? Even Mantis has to touch someone to really, really, like, actually feel it the way that you think that it is, which is why these same people don't think that it exists because they treat it like a fucking superpower, as if it's not just some fucking, like, it's so easy, dude. Empathy is so easy. Like, I'll say I'll just be near someone and, like, I can just tell, like, if they're sad or they're upset, there's something bothering them, I can just feel it. Like, it doesn't overpower me to where I'm upset and, like, there's something bothering me, like, but I can feel that there is something bothering them because it's radiating off of them, because it's in their auric field, that you can feel that shit. That's empathy. I can feel that there's something off about you. So, like, I'll ask, like, hey, like, are you all right? Like, is there something going on? A lot of people don't want to share that information, so they're just like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, I'm okay. Same way as when you go and ask someone, like, hey, how are you? And your automatic response or their automatic response, or, vice versa, when they ask you too, is I'm good, even though, like, you've got all this fucking shit going on that you're just not going to talk about. You're just going to tell them you're good. You know what I mean? Same fucking thing. But if you know someone well enough and they're open to having that conversation with you, then, like, you will see, like, there's something wrong and you felt it. You could just tell. You just knew. Okay? Like, obviously, if there's someone crying, you don't have to, like, think like that and be like, hey, is there something, like, obviously there's something fucking wrong if you see it happening. Empathy is not you crying in response to them crying because they're near you. That's not what empathy is. Maybe if it was a superpower, that's what it would be. But it's not. It's you can call it a power. I think everyone is capable of empathy. I think everyone is. But I also think it's kind of like a muscle that needs to be trained, like a kid might see someone, like, in the same way, who's, like, acting normal, but something might be up with them, like, but they won't recognize it right away because they believe their eyes first, you know what I mean? Like, and over time, as you grow, like, you start to develop this, like, awareness of just other people's, like, general emotions. Like, you can, as long as you're paying attention, you know what I mean? Like, you have to, like, actually care. Like, not everyone has it, obviously, because they haven't worked on that fucking muscle, but everyone is capable of having it. At least I'd like to think so. So that's that's what the fuck empathy is. If that makes sense, I will reiterate. I will do my best to, like, re-explain. I guess, and yeah. If that didn't make sense, or if you got questions, like, because that's what bothered us, empathetic people who are empathetic, when it comes to people talking about, like, empathy is this made up thing, like, it's something made up by fucking these other blah blah blah. It's not real. Like, it's so fucking easy to feel empathy, dude. So fucking easy to be empathetic. To feel empathy didn't sound right. Like, it was word. I'm not the best at English, but you feel me, right?